circles, don't keep them in a circle. See the days are counted before you make friends. Be careful who you allow, bitch. I try to play fair, my own mates have fouled me. I keep my circle small, it's a damn small boundary, man. Hi, I am Ipsha Barooah and you are watching me on India Voyage. I am from West Bengal, though I am an Assamese from West Bengal, particularly Siliguri. I did my schooling back in Siliguri and thereon I moved for my higher studies for my college in Pune, and after I graduated, I thought, okay, let me settle here, let me start my professional life here, and thereafter my journey in Pune started thereon. And I used to rap from the age of 13. In fact, that's when I started writing little poems. I used to find some beat, I used to write a little bit something on it, and when I moved to college, I was rehearsing in front of my friends, and I was very happy because I got overwhelming response. I was encouraged so much by my own peers and by even the people who didn't like me. And I used to do small gigs back in college. I remember the first gig that I had done, I was so nervous, I forgot the line, I was fumbling, and that was the stepping stone. That was the first time when I had come public to do some rap, do a verse. But thereafter I improved myself, I refined myself, I went to small cafes to do small gigs, and from there the journey started and it never stopped. Before 2017, I was into a lot of unhealthy habits. I used to overeat at every occasion possible. I used to eat incessantly, without any restraint, without any control, and it affected me because anyway, I never had good health because I used to overeat as a child and I had no self-control. So in 2017, I met a friend, Matin Sheikh, on this thing, Facebook. And I used to talk to him and I really appreciated his physique, and then he said, hey Ipsy, do you want this physique for yourself? I said obviously yes, but I'm not interested in fitness as such. But eventually I enrolled under him and he started coaching me. So while he was coaching me, my two very close friends, Ezra Sahu and Dr. Boris, they came together to help me achieve my fitness goals. So Ezra got me to the gym, and Dr. Boris was training me at the gym that time, and he used to show me a couple of basic workouts, and he used to test my breathing capacity, he used to test my core strength, and he said that he was very impressed with the way that I was progressing. And thereafter it never stopped. I learned about quantified nutrition, and going to the gym became a daily ritual. It became a schedule, and I learned so many things. I don't know why women are so scared of going to the gym. They think they'll become a man or something. All of these myths, I realized that these are all myths, and the only way to achieve your goal is to actually do it every single day. In 2019, I participated in I Compete Natural Australia that made their debut in India, in Goa, December 2nd and 3rd. So I had, I think, around 15 weeks or so to prepare for myself, and Ezra was coaching me for the ICN bodybuilding competition. I was preparing, but let me tell you, that was the first bodybuilding show that I ever was preparing for. It was so stressful. It was, I can say, mentally it was challenging. It was extremely challenging mentally, physically, eating so less but working out. I had to wake up in the morning with zero energy, go to the gym, get my work done, be active all day just to prepare for bodybuilding. But in the end, I was so happy. I felt like I had conquered something large. I felt like I had come and conquered something that I have always wanted to do. I plunged into something very new, and that became a very important learning experience for me. But if I had to do it again, I would do it all over again. When I was a kid, you won't believe it, but after watching this movie Titanic, I wrote a rap on it. So I took the instrumental and I wrote a rap on Titanic, and I was pretty amused with that. I was pretty impressed with myself. Okay, this is what I can do. And I used to write, I used to imagine myself in the situation of people, put myself in their shoes and write a little stories about them. My mother, she told me something very important. She used to hear me, whenever I used to run around the house, I used to go around down rapping Mike Shinoda's verse from Linkin Park, and she said, baby, if you want to do well, if you actually want to rap, you better write your own stuff. If you want to act like a rock star with your originality, act like with your own verses. And that struck a chord with me, and that is something I'll never forget. And since then I have been writing my own stuff, no matter how silly it is. I have been writing since then, and I have been putting stuff out gradually, and now I'm putting my stuff out on Instagram platforms, and I'm receiving a lot of positive response from the people, and this has always got me going. So I'm going to rap something for you guys. I have written this on my own. Of course, it's a self-written verse. This is on the Chun-Li beat, Chun-Li by Nicki Minaj, instrumental. All the thoughts in my head in darkness, they're shrouded, looking for inspiration. My thoughts are clouded, can't wrap my head around it. I'm dumbfounded, try to clear the mountain of doubts, climbing the mountain. There are a lot of people in life that you encounter. Some put you up and some be pushing you downhill. Don't keep them in a circle, see the days are counted. Before you make friends, be careful who you allow. Bitch, I try to play fair, my own mates have fouled me. I keep my circle small, it's a damn small boundary. Mad days, bad days, fucking days got me growling. Put my foot down to show who the lion, who the mouse is. I have been surrounded, but those around me who taught me to be better, but I'm wild and rowdy. I be swimming in the sea, some saved me from drowning. Ever since I'm thankful, I bow down to them. Now I got a clarity in my head that was crowded. Got a heck a lot of verse, so I let them come out. Been bottling my feelings that have all amounted to a massive explosion that you would feel the pounding, yeah. There are a lot of people who feel very shy to come ahead and express themselves. I know a lot of women, not a lot, but very few women who write their own verses, but they don't really come out. It could also be boys who write their own verses, but they don't really come out because, number one, their families don't support it. Number two, they might not be in such a good positive friend circle where they are supposed to receive constant encouragement. Let me tell you, even I am low-key shy, even I am a shy person. You won't really see me socializing so much because I am in my closet writing my own raps. I'm trying to think, and I get these feelings as well, like, oh my god, what if I release this? What are the people going to say? I mean, how controversial is this going to be? But at the end of the day, the art belongs to you. It has come from you. It does not belong to anyone else. And thankfully, I am so lucky that I have been born in a family where my family encourages me to do anything. I want to go out and rap, I go out and rap. When I don't go out, my mother tells me, like, when are you going to rap? When are you going to the next show? When is the next show happening? When I got into bodybuilding, my father was encouraging me, like, okay, you go ahead for this bodybuilding. I'll give you the money for the tickets. So you just go ahead. So I have been very lucky that way. Though I know not everybody is lucky, not everybody is born in such a conducive atmosphere. Let me tell you, don't sit there in the closet. Come out and release your own expressions. Creativity that belongs to you, belongs to nobody but you. So whatever you write, release it, let it out, let people hear, let people see an authentic side of you, because originality is lacking these days. People are copying each other. There's nobody original. So if you want to break through the crowd, you have to be original and you have to come out. Yo, do subscribe to India Voyage for some amazing content.